In the world of coin collecting, there are certain coins that stand out not only because of their design or the year they were minted, but also because of the stories they carry with them, the history they represent, and the value they may hold today. One such coin is the 1999 New Jersey State Quarter. At first glance, this coin might just look like an ordinary piece of pocket change, but when you look deeper into its design, the historical significance behind it, the way it was introduced to the American public, and the values collectors assign to it today, you quickly realize that this coin is much more than 25 cents. It is a symbol of history, a reminder of the first steps of a bold coinage program, and an important collectible in the journey of modern United States coinage. The 1999 New Jersey Quarter was part of the groundbreaking 50-state quarters program, which was announced in the late 1990s by the United States Mint and the federal government. The idea was revolutionary at the time. Rather than simply issuing the same Washington quarter year after year with little variation, the Mint decided to celebrate each of the 50 states with a unique reverse design that reflected the history, culture, and pride of that state. The program was scheduled to run from 1999 until 2008, with 5 new state designs released each year, in the order that the states had entered the Union. This created excitement, anticipation, and even a sense of competition among collectors and casual citizens alike, because people wanted to see what their state's quarter would look like and when it would be released. New Jersey's quarter was the third in the series, following Delaware and Pennsylvania. The release took place in 1999, making it one of the inaugural issues in this ambitious coin program. By choosing to highlight significant moments from the state's past, the design of the New Jersey Quarter captures a powerful piece of American history. The coin depicts General George Washington crossing the Delaware River during the Revolutionary War on Christmas night, 1776, an event that changed the course of the struggle for independence. The image, inspired by the famous 1851 painting by Emanuel Lutz, instantly makes the quarter recognizable and meaningful. This bold, heroic design was not just about New Jersey, it was about America itself, about courage, leadership, and perseverance in the face of overwhelming odds. Collectors were fascinated by this new approach to coinage. For decades, quarters had followed the same predictable format: Washington's profile on the obverse and a simple eagle on the reverse. Now, suddenly, the reverse could change from year to year and carry imagery that connected directly to the lives and identities of millions of Americans. For residents of New Jersey, seeing their state honored in this way created pride, and for collectors nationwide, it opened up the thrill of the chase. People were saving quarters from pocket change, children were encouraged to start coin albums, and news outlets reported on the popularity of the new program. The New Jersey Quarter, as one of the first 5, was at the very heart of this national enthusiasm. When you hold a 1999 New Jersey Quarter, you are holding a small reminder of a pivotal moment in American history. The crossing of the Delaware was not only a daring military maneuver, but also a moment of hope in a dark winter for the Revolutionary Army. Washington's troops had suffered defeats and morale was low. By successfully crossing the icy Delaware River and surprising the Hessian forces in Trenton, Washington secured a badly needed victory that revived the spirit of independence. The coin immortalizes that moment, with Washington standing tall, directing his men across the frozen waters. The detail may be simplified compared to the grand painting, but the essence of determination and resolve is preserved in the small canvas of a quarter's reverse. The obverse of the coin remained consistent with the Washington portrait, but even here there was significance. The 1999 state quarters used the familiar portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan in 1932, with some minor modifications. The combination of Washington's profile on the front and Washington's daring crossing on the back created a powerful symmetry. The leader who guided America to independence was represented in 2 different but complementary ways. For many, this coin was a miniature piece of patriotic art that they could carry in their pocket every day. Now, While millions of New Jersey quarters were produced and circulated across the country, not all of them were created equal. From the beginning, the state quarter program sparked questions of value and collectability. Which versions of these coins would be more desirable? Which would be worth more than their face value? To answer these questions, we need to consider mint marks, production numbers, condition, and errors. The New Jersey state quarter was minted at both the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint, carrying the P and D mint marks respectively. Philadelphia produced over 363 million coins, while Denver struck around 299 million. That means that in total, well over 600 million New Jersey quarters entered circulation. From the standpoint of raw numbers, that makes this coin far from rare. But scarcity is not the only factor in value. Condition plays a crucial role. Most of the New Jersey quarters that people encountered in pocket change were circulated, meaning they quickly picked up scratches, wear, and loss of detail. For collectors, what matters most are the examples that remain in pristine condition, especially those graded as mint state by professional grading services. In addition to the regular circulation strikes, there were also special proof versions made at the San Francisco Mint. These were struck in much smaller quantities and sold directly to collectors in proof sets. There are two main types of proofs: the standard clad proofs and the silver proofs, struck in 90% silver. These proof coins display sharp details, mirror-like surfaces, and frosted designs that set them apart from the circulating quarters. For those who collect the entire state quarters program, the New Jersey proofs are essential, and they command higher values than the regular circulating issues. Beyond condition and proof status, error coins can sometimes add tremendous value. The state quarter program saw its share of striking errors, off-center strikes, double dies, and other unusual varieties. While the New Jersey quarter is not as famous for rare errors as some other issues, collectors always keep an eye out for anomalies, because even small deviations from the standard design can create coins worth far more than 25 cents. The values of these coins, therefore, range widely. A circulated New Jersey quarter is usually worth face value, unless it has some unique error, but uncirculated examples in high mint state grades can fetch a few dollars, and proof and silver proof versions can sell for even more depending on condition and demand. For serious collectors, the highest graded specimens, especially those certified as perfect by grading services, can command premium prices. When considering value, it's also important to look at the role these coins played in the larger story of collecting at the turn of the millennium. The state quarters program was the most successful coin program in U.S. history, drawing tens of millions of new collectors into the hobby. For many people, the New Jersey quarter was one of the first coins they pulled from circulation and saved in an album. That emotional connection and nostalgia has its own kind of value, one that can't always be measured in dollars.